Before I get into this video, I just want to say I'm really sorry that there haven't been any videos in the last couple of weeks. I just basically had loads of deadlines and needed to get all the work done for those. But yeah, I'm on half time now, so I should be able to film quite a few videos. So that won't happen again. I don't want to be inconsistent on my channel, so yeah, sorry about that. Today's video, I just decided that I would do a monthly favourites. There's quite a few things that I was really liking in January, and especially with like makeup stuff, a lot of them were drugstore, so I really wanted to share them with you. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It means the world to me and it helps out so much. So yeah, let's get on into the video. So I'm going to start off with skincare. My skin has been really problematic this month. It's not been very nice, it's been quite painful, and I've had a lot of spots around my jaw which I've just not been able to get rid of. Not really around my jaw, more like here. Just really painful, and they are starting to clear up. But I wanted to show you what I have been using that's been helping. Now this hasn't helped to clear the spots. I'm not really sure what's causing the spots, therefore I can't really pinpoint what's clearing them either. But I have got some products that have really helped soothe the area, and because my skin's been so painful, I have had to be quite careful about what sort of products I'm using on my skin and how abrasive they are and things like that. So something I've been really loving is the Bioderma Exfoliating Cream. This is for sensitive skin, and it's basically just an exfoliating scrub, but it's really gentle. It's got tiny beads, and I just find it sort of decongests my skin, but it doesn't make those irritated areas more painful or anything like that. I've really enjoyed using this. There's still a little bit left. I've had this since like, I want to say December, maybe a bit before that. And to be honest, I don't really use exfoliators that much. I have got quite sensitive skin, so I don't want to make my skin too painful. But since it has had a flare-up, I've really noticed how well this does work and how gentle it is. So if you do have acne or things like that and you are looking to be able to exfoliate your skin, because it is important, then I really do recommend. This is a tiny bit more expensive because Bioderma is sort of a mid-range brand, but I really do recommend it. It's not going to irritate your skin too much at all, and it's a really nice product to use. There's nothing luxurious about it, there's nothing in here, and it's also really moisturising as well. So if you do have acne, or if you're having a bit of a flare of your skin, or you just need something like around the time of the month where your skin is worse, then I really do recommend this product. For cleansing, I've been using the Liz Out Cleanse and Polish Hot Cloth Cleanser. This is a bit of a cult classic on YouTube. That's where I first heard about it when I was like 14, and I did use this when I was 14, but I feel like because I was so young and I wasn't really wearing much makeup and things like that, I never really saw the benefits of this product. Whereas now that I've reintroduced it back into my routine after getting this for Christmas, I have realised how nice this is. And again, if you have sensitive skin that's going through a hard time and you just want something that's super nice and not going to irritate it and gets all your makeup off and doesn't sting your eyes and things like that, then I really recommend this. It's been so nice to use, and it's just a really nice product. It smells really nice, it's really luxurious. I love getting the cloth and like wiping all my makeup away. It makes my skincare very easy, and because it's such a luxurious product to use, I actually want to take my makeup off. I get quite lazy with things like that, but with this I don't. So I really recommend this. It says that it cleanses and gently exfoliates, which it does because of the cloth, for smoother and clearer skin. Even though I have had some breakouts this month, I have noticed that on my forehead and like around my nose, my pores, things like that, my skin is clearer and it is smoother. So this isn't causing the issue, it's not getting rid of it, but the rest of my skin is benefiting so well. So hopefully when the rest of my skin clears up, my skin is just going to keep soaking up the benefits of this. Again, this is a Liz Out is sort of like a mid-range brand. I think this is £15. I know Number 7 do a very similar one. I do have it as the next cleanser that I'm going to use, and they're very similar in price point. So I would go for this one just because it is super gentle and it's got that nice smell. But if you do not like using any fragrances on your skin or anything like that, the Number 7 Hot Cloth Cleanser is very similar, but it has nothing in it. It's more of a milk than a mousse. Talking about Number 7, I did get a few skincare bits from them for Christmas, and one of the things that I've really been loving is the Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Day Cream. This is just really nice before putting my makeup on. I really like a dewy base, and I like my skin to feel quite hydrated and quenched before I put my makeup on, and this moisturiser just has sort of like, it does all of that, but I don't know, it's sort of got like a lavendery sort of tone in it. I'm not really sure, but when you put it on your skin, it just has this super like iridescent glow, and it's just beautiful. Like on no makeup days this looks really lovely. Under makeup it's so nice, and it sits really well, and it just gives your skin that sort of lit within look, which I really like, because I like looking quite healthy and dewy. So yeah, I would really recommend that moisturiser. They do have the night cream to go with it, but obviously you're not going to get that much glowiness because it's before you go to bed. But yeah, it has an SPF of 15 as well, so it's a really good one in the day, and yeah, I've really been enjoying using it, and I love the look it gives my skin. So the last skincare item is an EOS lip balm. Now I tried one of these like when they were really cool and trendy, and like you had to order them on Amazon and wait like 2 weeks for them to turn up. And I have to say, I didn't think like they were amazing lip balms. I just liked the fact that they were cool and there was cool scents and stuff like that. But my friend got me one for Christmas, and my lips have been tragically dry to the point where I'll smile and they will start to bleed. It's disgusting. So yeah, my lips have been super horrendous, and I literally smothered this on all over them the other night. I had so, like, I just had it. It's just really annoying. Bleeding every time you smile, it's just not really like what I want, and I can't wear lipstick and everything, and that's not really a problem, but like it is the bleeding, and it's gross and it scabs. And I smothered this all over my lips the other night, and they felt so much better. So every night I literally, like, even on the skin around my lips, just completely smother them in this, and this has been helping so much. I've been using it when I've been applying my makeup as well, so I would really recommend this. It's made such a difference, and I think they're quite pricey in like shops like Urban Outfitters and stuff like that, but you can still get them for quite cheap on Amazon, but they're definitely easier to get hold of now, and I would recommend this. I think it's like the strawberry flavour or the raspberry. I'm not really sure. It's the pink one. So for makeup, I will go onto a lip product, which is ironic, but when my lips weren't so bad in January, I really enjoyed just putting Boldly Bare Lip Pencil by MAC just on my lips by itself. That's what I've got on today, and I just love it. It makes my lips look a lot bigger, but I'm not overdrawing them. I have like an issue with my lips, because when I don't have any product on them, they do look really small, but they're not. It's just you can't see the outside. It sort of fades into the skin too much. I don't know if that makes sense, and you're going to be like, well, that's just the size of your lips. But like, I know what I mean. And when I line my natural lip line, it looks so much bigger, and I've got quite a fat bottom lip. You just can't always see it. But this looks lovely, and it's very natural. I really like the MAC all of MAC's lip products, to be honest. And I've really been enjoying using this one this month. I've had it for ages, and I just find it goes under every single lip colour really nicely. It's just my go-to, to be honest, yeah. Now, so I'm not very good at contouring and placing blush and highlight so that I've got an actual like cheap action going on, but I've really been loving the Kate Moss, what is this? The Rimmel London Kate Moss, I don't really know what this is called. It's like the sculpting, highlighting and blush palette. It's basically got a highlight, bronzer and a blush in it, and I Covet the on YouTube talks about this product a lot, and I decided to pick it up. I've had this for quite a long time, but I have really used it this month, and I've been loving it. I watched Lydia Millen's wedding makeup tutorial back a while ago, and the makeup artist was saying the importance of like a bright blush. Like, it doesn't have to look bright on the skin, but it just lifts your skin and the whole makeup look all together. So I was like, right, I want to start doing that, because I do find my skin can look quite dull when I do my makeup, and I want to use something that makes a difference. This blush has been helping, so this is why I started using this palette again. But then I started contouring with this bronzer, and it's just honestly the easiest thing to contour with. I've been using it with the Real Techniques, what is this? Cheek brush, and it's slightly tapered. It's quite a thick brush, and it's slightly tapered. And it's so easy to contour with these together. The best things ever. I love them. The highlight is okay. It's very natural. It's nothing like special, but like if I'm just doing my whole face from like this palette, then I don't mind using it. But the bronzer is incredible, I love it, and it's just the best thing to contour with ever. I love it. So if you are a bit on the pale side, then you'd really like it because it's not orange toned, it's not also too grey that you look dead, it's just the perfect like mid-tone sort of colour. This is in the shade O2 Coral Glow. So yes, really recommend this, and this brush. Oh, spraying it. I really recommend these two together. They're like a little power couple and I've really enjoyed using them. Another product that I've been using to sort of lift my skin and make me look a lot more glowy is the Revlon highlighting palette in 030 Bronze Glow. This is like a dupe for the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks, and as you can see, this one is very bronzy and pinky, and usually this would not suit my skin tone at all for highlighting. However, I've been swirling all the colours in this together and placing it as a blush, just sort of dusting it around my face, and it just wakes my skin up so much. And yeah, I really enjoy using it. It makes me look so much healthier, and I find because I've got oily skin, I use quite a lot of powder to set down my makeup, and sometimes that can look really dull, and when I put that highlighter, bronzer, blush sort of all in one little palette thing, it just makes my skin look so much more alive and pretty. And yeah, I've really enjoyed using this, and I definitely recommend them. They've got more colours as well, so I'm interested to use like a slightly lighter one for highlighting, but yes, really enjoy this. This is from Revlon, by the way. Last makeup favourite that I've been loving, and I mean it, I've been loving it, is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Oh my goodness. I got this for Christmas. It was kind of a funny story. I asked my mum for the Peachy Mattes palette, which you can't actually get in the UK anyway, but I didn't realise at the time. And she got me this one by accident, but I'm so pleased because I love it. Honestly, at first I was like, I'm not really going to use many of these shades, especially like I found these sort of purples and greens quite intimidating, and I didn't really think I suited pink eyeshadow, but I have used this to death. I love it. It's so beautiful. The quality of these eyeshadows is insane. I've never used something so buttery and easy to blend in my life. They're so pigmented, and even the shades that do look a bit scary, I've actually loved using. This green colour, Bless Her Heart, that's the name of the shade, not me blessing the colour's heart, is like a khaki green shimmery colour, and I did a smoky eye using that colour, and also I think Puree, which is like a coppery brown. I did a smoky eye for New Year's Eve and I absolutely loved it. And yeah, this is just my go-to palette. I love it so much, and it does smell of peaches. I've been watching YouTube for a long time, and people have been talking about the Too Faced palettes for a long time, and I just thought everybody was lying about the smell. I thought it was one of those things where like you're told it smells like chocolate, so you're like, yes, this does smell of it, but this smells like artificial sort of peach, which is a really nice smell, I think, like the sweets, not like an actual ripe peach. But yes, I love that palette. If you're going to get anything from Too Faced or invest in a eyeshadow palette this month or this year, then definitely look at this. I just love it. I love all of them. It's a beautiful palette, and I feel like it would suit so many people. It's beautiful. I love it so much. For body care, I'm not really like a body care person. Every Friday night I will do a pamper, and I'll like shave my legs and fake tan and all of that, and I never really take much notice in the moisturisers I'm using on my body, purely because I get a lot of gift sets because I'm a December baby, and also it's Christmas, so I get loads of gift sets and stuff, and I just sort of use whatever's in that. I've never really noticed something that really quenches my skin, makes me feel really hydrated. I mainly sort of spend my money on my face rather than my actual body, which I realise now is sort of like not really the best idea. The product that sort of made me think about this is the Sanctuary Spa Wet Skin Moisture Miracle. This is a moisturiser, and you can put it on straight away after the bath, and it's not a thick consistency, it's almost like a gel. You put it on and your skin absorbs it super fast, and you've got that super silky feeling, so it's amazing for fake tan application and also preserving the fake tan. And I didn't really think I had dry skin on my body, but I did, because since using this my skin feels so luxurious, it feels super soft. I had little bumps on my arms, and I just sort of thought that was normal, and they're completely cleared up. So this is a mini, but I'm going to get the full size because this has made moisturising my body a different experience, and something that I make sure to do at least every other day, because I realise how important it is and how easy this makes it. So if you're sort of like me and you're not that bothered, then I would definitely recommend trying this. And if you're also looking for a great moisturiser to use before fake tan, then definitely use this. It's super slippery, and the fake tan seems to just go on so much easier, and it just, it's just really nice. Love it. Really like this. For my hair, I've been using the John Frieda Sheer Blonde High Impact Vibrancy Restoring Deep Conditioner. That was a bit of a mouthful. I've never used hair masks ever before, but just over a month ago I got some balayage put into my hair. You can't really see it, it's very natural. I basically showed my hairdresser the picture of my hair in the summer when it gets natural highlights in the sun, and they basically recreated that for me just because my hair looks quite dull in the winter. So that's the only colour or bleach I've ever had done to my hair. However, I do use a lot of heat, and I have noticed recently that because of the bleach and the heat, my hair can get quite dry. It looks particularly dry today. I'm not really sure why. I used a hair mask yesterday and an argan oil conditioner. I just feel like my hair's overcompensating now. It's quite frizzy, but you know, I never have good hair days when I film for some reason. But yes, this has not only nourished my hair and just sort of like picks it up when it's starting to look a bit dry from heat and the bleach, but it also has kept my highlights really bright and vibrant, and they haven't really lost much colour at all. And I do think it is because of this, because when I think my hair's looking a bit dull and a bit dry, I use this and it's completely restored. I use this about once a week. Yeah, I think I should probably be using it about twice a week, but it's sort of one of those things, like, my hair is very greasy. I'm an oily person, so if I use too much conditioner and things, my hair will just be greasy all the time. So if it's going dry, then like, I know it's in trouble, if you get what I mean. I know I need to help it because I am not a dry person. When it comes to my face and my hair, I'm an oily person, so yes. But if you do have oily hair and you don't want to use a deep conditioner or a hair mask because you're worried about that, then I do recommend this because it doesn't make your hair too oily, and once a week this has been fine and my hair is okay. I am not greasy all the time, so it's okay. Let me talk about some accessories. I'm not going to talk about clothes purely because my last video was a fashion video about my winter essentials, and they are pretty much the pieces that I've been loving and wearing a lot in January, so I don't really want to repeat myself too much. So I'm just going to talk about accessories because I didn't include them in that video. I really like this. It adds texture to outfits, and it's very unusual and different, and I think that works quite well. So when I'm wearing a boring outfit, I feel like this looks quite cool. So yeah, I love that. That's it for today's video, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. It honestly means the world to me. I would really love to hear suggestions of what other videos you would like from me. It's very helpful. It's not that I can't come up with ideas, but I do want to make sure I'm coming up with content that you guys actually want to watch and I'm not boring you to death. So yeah, if you do have any suggestions or anything like that, please comment down below. It means the world. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It would be so great if we could get to 200 in the next few months. You never know. Yeah, so I hope you have a really lovely day, and I will see you next week with a new video. Bye guys!